trainer at the Upper Valley Aquatic Center. Welcome. This is Total Body. We're going to get started very shortly. I know I'm logging on a few minutes late, and that's just due to my inability to be technological, which is kind of funny for how old I am. Anyway, welcome. We're going to do body weight again because as you are probably working out from home, I just want to make sure everyone can actually do the workout. But it's important to know what you can kind of use in your home as weights if I decide to add some weights. But today it's going to be a lot of core focus, body weight focus, some kicking, some squatting, some hip hinging, and it will be fun. We're going to go through about 6 exercises thrice. We're going to keep the rep range in the 10 to 12 range, so nothing will be too much. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I just want to do some quick hip opener exercises before we get too into it. So here, I'm actually just going to sit on the floor, see my knees crack, and we're going to actually open our feet here together into just a butterfly sit. So I'm keeping my posture nice, my shoulders down and back. Then I'm going to press my knees to the floor. So as long as I'm not rounding forward to press, that's a good thing. Neutral spine, super key. And then you can kind of let your knees flutter. And that's just helping mobilize the hip joint. You have multi-directional motion in your hips because of the joint type. And because it can do so much in different planes, it's important to warm it up. All right, so then here, I'm actually going to extend, and I'm going to go lateral view. We're going to start with a little bit of core mobility here. So I have my feet together almost in like a frog position, just like in the butterfly pose, but now I am laying down. And I'm just trying to decide what, okay, wait. Lift, legs together, and extend. We're pretty much doing a sit-up, but you can see that I'm adding this frog leg motion as well. I'm going to put my palms on my shoulders here. And then I mess it up. So here, back down. Lift it up with your lower core. Extend. We're not letting it fall. We're controlling the motion with our core. 2 more. Then I'm actually going to go side to side now. So I'm down in a straight line. I'm going to reach to one side. Then I'm going to alternate to the other foot. So I'm opening the legs. And I'm sitting up to a reach. So it's important I'm squaring my shoulder to my toe. And then I'm alternate reaching. So we're still working that core musculature. Make sure you have a good surface on your spine. Because doing core exercises on the floor can feel uncomfortable along the vertebrae sometimes. So just be conscious of that. Do about 3 more on the other side. Either side. Or like sit up to a V. Whee! Good. All right, we're feeling a little more mobile. All right, so here, next I'm going to get into a plank position, and we're going to thread the needle from a side plank position, actually. So here, I'm going to show you a modification first of a side plank. So because I look like a black entity on the screen, I just want to make sure you can see that this leg is bent behind me. I'm going to lift up, and this is my modified side plank. So if you're someone who feels very unstable in this position, feet stacked, hips stacked, shoulders, hips off the floor, try the modification of that lower leg down. So you're still pushing off this foot. And then here, we're going to thread the needle down. So I'm extending, this is a T-spine, rotation here, up and down. So I'm actually going to switch to this full side plank for the next 7. Lift, thread. You can see I'm keeping my hips stacked. I'm really crunching those obliques. All right, set up for the other side. Lift, stack, reach, thread. Really reach that arm straight up over the shoulder. Awesome. All right, we're going to stand up for the next few exercises. All right, so here we're going to actually do a squat to lateral kick. And I'm actually going to add a punch, a jab to the opposite side. So I just want to make sure that I don't look super weird on camera. Aha! Okay, so we're going to get into a normal squat position. Ooh, feet hip width apart. Hips. Gonna go into a squat, and then up here we're gonna go a side punch kick. Squat down, side punch kick. So again, I'm doing a kind of a bent knee out, about 8 on each side. Down, out, down. It's all going together. Compound movements. Try not to let your leg go back like mine is. Trying to let it go laterally. A few more. Woo! Awesome. Good low impact, a little bit more balance here. So, I know I said body weight. I do want you to find one object that you're comfortable pressing by your ear. So I'll give you a moment to do that. I'm going to use a kettlebell. So in this motion, we're actually going to do a single arm, single leg shoulder press. So I'm lifting actually on the side of my arm with the weight. I myself have a kettlebell. Again, a full water bottle is going to work for you. Soup cans. If you want something heavier, laundry detergent bottle is great. We're really just focusing on keeping our core tight, pressing up. Up for 6. Yee, other side. Ba, 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 ba. Ground the foot, brace the core, rack it, and we're pressing. My elbows are going out in the same plane as my core. Ba. Amazing. Now we're going to be doing a single leg reach or single leg RDL, but no weight, body weight, and we're actually going to do same side. So I'm going to reach with my right hand. My right foot is my working leg. It's going to be static on the floor. I'm going to feel the stretch right back here. So very balance centric. If you are someone who is not super comfortable going on one leg for something like this, be near a door, be near a table, be near a chair. Have your hand ready to be able to grab it. I really encourage those who have trouble doing balance exercise to do them more because they help you improve your balance, especially single leg exercises. Obviously, you want a controlled environment, so you don't want an environment where the risk of injury is higher. So working out at a gym, controlled environment to do some stability training. I would even start off on a foam pad. All right, so my right arm is gonna reach my right toe and back. You can see my little instability here. And I just want you to see that my hip is staying square forward as I extend the leg back. I'm just like looking at the camera myself. You can't really tell because I'm wearing black, but we're doing 2 more on this side. And then also I want you to notice where your foot wants to push down, whether it wants to push laterally or medially. Because sometimes that shows whether we pronate our feet. Okay, I'm going to do the other side for 6. Good. Again, mindful of the hip. I like to put my hand on my hip. Make sure it doesn't rotate. And we're going nice and slow. The biggest thing is control. When you lose control of an exercise, you're probably not doing it right. Just to be frank, like any exercise you do should be challenging, but you should be able to control the motion. Which is why breathing and balance is the cornerstone of exercise. Okay, we're gonna go back down to the floor. Okay, so kind of going to those V opener sit-ups. Woo! Right, so I'm gonna have my arms up here now, and I'm gonna reach with both arms. So here, open. Reach again, keeping the spine neutral. Okay, one more. Keep it relaxed. All right. Backing to thread the needle. So again, stacking hips, feet, reach, curl. Other side. Stacking. Take core. Lift. Awesome. All right, standing back up. Squat to side kick. So last time me having that punch was not the best idea. So right now I'm just going to go back to the side kick. So gotta check our feet here. Down to squat, lift to a kick, down, kick. Hey! Oh, that was my knee. Crepitus. Good, we're keeping our chest lifted. Butt goes back. We're controlling that gravity shift. And done. Awesome. Gonna go back down to that same side reach. RDL. Right arm, right leg. Six and six. Whoop. I might have done the shoulder press before this, so we're gonna do it after. I don't have my written workout in front of me. I'm just doing this from memory. Other way. Oh wait. Same side. Perfect. Grab whatever you decided to use as a weight. Again, water bottle. Good. We're lifting, pressing leg for 6. Lift. Show you lateral view. I'm lifting my leg in front. Keeps your core working a little harder. Press it up. Whee! Okay. Back on the floor. Last time through. Okay. Let's sit up. Full extension. I like to put my palms together. I'm clasping one over the other. Reach. So now we're kind of using our abductors to open, crunching our core, but we're not rounding our back too much. All right, side plank, one more time. Side plank, thread the needle. T-spine mobility. Lift. And tuck for 10. Stand up for your squat. All right, down to kick, down to kick. We just do the side mechanics. I like how it looks with the wide angle. 3. One more. Squat. Good. Mindful of where your feet go when you're going back to the squat, just because proper squat mechanics are important. You can't just let your foot fly anywhere. Okay. Single leg. Same side reach. Holding at the hip line. Other side. Da, 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 da. Boom. Single leg RDLs are some of my favorites. Mostly because when I started doing them, I hated them. And then obviously the more you do an exercise, the better you get at it. That's just the natural occurrence. Your body wants to adapt to not be bad at things, which is why we make progressions. Okay, single arm, single leg press. Up here, racked. Lift the leg. We're gonna go up for 8 this last set. 5, 6, keeping it relaxed. 7, 8. Okay, run, ready, and lift, press. Nice. All right, we did 5 exercises, 3 rounds. I know I said 6 to start. That's okay, it changed. Thank you for joining. I'll be back next week. Feel free to refer to this video as it's going to get uploaded to the Upper Valley Aquatic Center page. Again, we are hoping more people subscribe. So please subscribe, like us. Have a great rest of your day.